Welcome back to Ozarks Live. Shark Week kicks off Sunday, July 7th, which is just around the corner. And to get us prepped on what to expect this year is shark expert and marine biologist Liv Dixon. So Liv, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, guys, thank you for having me. I am always excited to talk about sharks. So,
Listen, I love the energy. Well, before we dive into Shark Week, talk to us a little bit about your background as a marine scientist. What made you decide on this career path?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, as you can hear, I'm not from the USA, I'm from England. So, I actually grew up in a landlocked village of about 500 people, and the ocean was quite far from me, really. So, I think there's always been an element of mystery which I've been drawn to. But I now work full time as a marine biologist, and I focus a lot of my research on tracking and tagging and observing um, marine apex predators and their connectedness to the ocean and the ecosystem, and really why they're so important for the health of the ocean and our planet.
Yeah, very, very important work. And someone's got to do it, so you might as well do it, right?
Yeah, I mean, someone does. I mean, I would be terrified, but that's
me
why
too.
we that's why we
But
have
that's why
people
we
like
enlist you to do it. Yes, yeah. Now, Liv, in one of these specials that people can watch coming up, you and your team investigate an aggressive population of hammerhead sharks over in the Turks and Caicos, which you believe could be an entirely new species. This is very exciting, but I have to know, what was that like for you all?
Yes. So, as you just said, we are investigating potentially a new species of hammerhead shark, we think related to the great hammerhead. And Turks and Caicos is somewhere where I've been doing research with my team at Beneath the Waves now for a few years. And I mean, it's always exciting. Any day on the boat, any day in the ocean, any day with sharks is exciting. We're always learning about them. But this really is an investigation into, are we seeing a new species, which is incredible, because if we're seeing a new species, I think it can give us hope for the ocean and hope for animals in a changing ocean that are often threatened. So for me, it was inspiring, fascinating, and I can't wait for you to see the show to see what we find. I can't give it away, but
No, I mean, that sounds amazing. I can't imagine. I mean, I just think it's very unique that we're still finding new species. I just, as someone who's not in that realm, I'm just thinking, oh, they're all the same and they always have
Yeah,
been.
you wouldn't think that in this year, but you guys are obviously doing it, and it's really, really cool. So,
Talk to us. I'm sure you get this question a lot, but what would you say has been one of your craziest encounters?
wow, one of my craziest encounters. Honestly, during this show was probably one of the craziest encounters I'll have. And just to also highlight the show, I was literally pressed up against, bulletproof glass, just to say it was pretty safe. But I'm eye to eye with one of the biggest apex predators in the ocean, and it's looking at you and it is checking you out, it's sizing you up.
Sizing you up.
And I don't know if anything can ever touch that experience. I feel the adrenaline run through my entire body, shaking uncontrollably, but I have so much respect for these animals and it's so incredible. So I really think you're actually going to see on the show one of the most amazing moments I've ever had personally. So, yeah.
oh my gosh, I just got chills. That's
I know,
crazy.
that's-
I cannot even imagine like that specific experience.
No, I know that like I'll just be taking my dogs on a walk and I'll see like a goose or something and I'll feel scared.
Right.
So like just,
So a shark,
Yeah,
that's
different.
sizing you up? Absolutely
It's
not.
scary.
Yeah, well, so Liv, what do you want people to look forward to the most about Shark Week? Anything specifically that you think people are just really going to enjoy?
I think in general in Shark Week, last year and this year, I think it's the variety of sharks. There's programs on deep sea sharks, there's shows on the great white shark, hammerheads, and it really is a celebration of the variety of sharks that are, living in the ocean, and maybe even more sharks. Maybe we're discovering more species. So I think the variety is really incredible this year.
Well, awesome. Liv, thank you so much for just taking time with us today to share about your story and your background and getting people just hyped for Shark Week. I know it's gotten me excited.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait, guys.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And Ozarks Live will be right back.